Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at Heritage Bank Stadium. This is a round one match between Gold Coast and Richmond. It's time to get our first guide on who has improved, who has stagnated, and who has gone backwards. The footy is back, and it's an exciting time of year. Here come the teams. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. No one would know who's going to win this match. Both sides are capable of transitioning the football quickly and hitting the scoreboard, so let's hope we see a free-flowing, high-scoring match.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. Witts wins the tap. Miller, Rao, working hard and presenting well. Swallow, this is promising. Kicking for his first. Punched away.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
He's off. Broad goes towards half-back. McIntosh can keep it moving. Good kick. Taranto. He might have thought about the corridor. Bolton. Doesn't often waste it. Thumped away. Powell out of the congestion. Buderick. The Suns look sharp early. Ellis. Probing ball. Miller lays it off. Powell. They're building something dangerous here. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Lukosius. It's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Suns on the board first. Witts with a deft tap. Miller, Rao. Broad is a good judge of a ball in flight. Can he find a teammate? Baker with a chance to relieve the pressure. No short options, so he'll roost it long down the line. Bolton, searching kick. Buderick clears the area. He's suddenly a popular man. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Witts slaps it out. Swallow on the same page as his ruck. Quality delivery by foot. His field kicking is normally first rate. Rao marks. Will he go the bomb? It looks a well-oiled forward line.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He's kicked it high. Nankervis heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. That's good vision.
And finally over the line.
Short, tasked with the kick in. Baker marks in the back pocket. What's he got on offer? McIntosh. He doesn't waste many. Rioli. That's come off the side of the boot.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
The Tigers guarding the corridor. Miller in the clear on centre wing. Heads towards half forward. Pickett gets back and should repel. They've got time to put the kettle on. Ellis spoils. McIntosh. He's run into trouble. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Witts showing his skills. Rao. It's a tough game. Miller, Ellis heads towards the half-forward flank. Gibcus takes an excellent grab. He's generally a good kick. Martin, McIntosh. That's skillful. Swallow got a fist in. Nankervis, Taranto can run and gun. Is anyone home? Powell is there to save the day. They've had the better of the contest to this point. No one can mark. Gibcus normally delivers. McIntosh. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Rao with the big fist. McIntosh. It sits and he's in business. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Suns have looked to be positive and their foot skills have been very sharp early.
You have to love the commitment. Prestia feeling the heat. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Witts wins it down. Terrific tackle. Prestia. Clever kick. Punched away. Another stoppage. This time a boundary throw in.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
Witts smashes it out of there. Terrific forward pressure. Lowers the eyes. Nankervis takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Tigers have opened their account. Witts gets his hand to it. Flanders. Rao pushes into space and receives the footy. Lukosius. It's there!
He's causing all sorts of problems for them. They might need to make the change already.
Goal for goal early. Nankervis with the tap. Hopper. The kick was centimetre perfect. They're a big chance here. Taranto. That's a big play.
No, I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Weller heads wide with the kick in. Buderick works hard to present, ignoring the corridor for now. That's a strong mark. Can he hit a target? Towards half forward with the kick. Short, spoils, Banks. He'll field that one. Short pass, looks good. Dow. Does well under pressure. Flostone. That's an aggressive handball. Short. He's completely shanked it.
Lost his radar there.
The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Broad. Gary Ablett Sr. Eat your heart out. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. He hasn't kicked it very well. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
Kicking at his first.
He's got it done.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
Good match so far. The big men fly. It's a hot footy. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Collins. Catch me if you can, he says. Lukosius looms large as usual.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
He's off target, and he hasn't got the distance anyway. Nankervis tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Gets it to safety.
Back into play. Baker, all on his own. Up and under. Martin. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Baker. Good looking kick. Rioli. Kicks to half forward. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. And out it goes.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
Both coaches have clearly planned thoroughly to take away each other's strengths, and so far, we've got a dour struggle.
Ross in the thick of it as ever. Attracted a crowd. Taranto. Well done. Nankervis. Centering ball. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Banks. Short. Kicking for his first. That won't score. The Tigers forcing them out wide. Alice got to the right position and hung on. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. McPherson. Wits. The Suns looking ominous. Miller. This is good footy. Only a question of who will get the goal. Let's call it a pass.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
He's got it.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The two big men do battle. Flanders, crunching tackle. He's been busy so far. Oh my word! Up and away!
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Short to bring it back in. Flostone with a chance to run. Throws it on the boot. Baker has found some space. Sets it up to a contest down the line. McIntosh. Rioli. What can he do with it? Gets the kick away. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Moving the footy laterally. Flanders. Slick hands. Powell. Miller. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Met solidly. They've given it back. Ross thought his way through it. Good disciplined defence. Andrew into the middle with the kick. Lynch cuts it off. Can they keep the footy this time? Ballard making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. That might attract a pack. Andrew is like the Rock of Gibraltar. The Suns have started well, honours the lead, and they're away. Lukosius. Bit of a nothing kick. Flanders. Looking to extend this margin. Rioli saves the day. Who's front and centre? Martin. Knew the tackle was coming.
That's holding the footy.
The aerialist will battle for this ball. Prestia went bang. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Tigers have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
They have a good understanding, those two. Martin kicks laterally. Nankervis picking their way through. Pickett at half forward. Just has to hit a target. McIntosh might be just outside his range. He's not one to take a backward step. Sets a task for the forwards. Butterick gets his kick despite the heat. Anderson. The Suns showing some good signs early. Rao on a lead. They'll sweep this ball forward. Second effort needed. Rosas under pressure. Can he impose himself on the match? Lukosius has a vice-like grip.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Short with the footy. Baker can keep it moving. Big ball to be won here. Collins went bang. Lukosius needs a good decision. Into the pocket he goes. They've turned it over. Brings it out wide. Rioli with a chance to relieve the pressure. Kicks to space. Rao spoils. Alice. Miller working hard and being rewarded. Delivers it inside 50. Defence 101 there. Flostone. Who was he aiming for? Martin. Pickett. McIntosh. He's made a hot start to this match. Rioli. That'll go close to the line. Dishes it off. Misses the target and it's out of play. Witts palms it down. Flanders. Miller. Dangerous to leave on his own. Ellis. Anderson can run and that's a great hand pass. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
There was plenty to like from both teams in the first quarter, but both sides were guilty of some poor turnovers, so they'll certainly be trying to minimise those. There are no backward steps being taken out there, and we have a great contest on our hands.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Nankervis with the tap. Ross. He's hit up the lead. Heads for the pocket. No one can mark. Ellis is cool under pressure. Miller. He's everywhere at the moment. Lukosius wins the contest hands down. Witts. Ainsworth. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Flanders. This for 2 in a row. He's got it. And they've pinched a break.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Suns have well and truly got the jump now. Witts had his measure today. Flanders, quality delivery by foot. Maybe he could have gone himself. Roses is the man on the spot and is marked.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
He fancies his chances, but he hasn't managed to bend that one back far enough.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Short, heads wide with the kick in. Flostone pushes into space and receives the footy. Anderson takes an excellent grab. Good handball. Rao. He just keeps racking up disposals. No one can mark. Hopper. Ineffective disposal. No easy exit. Flostone. He's got an option in the centre square. Not his finest moment. Inside 50 with the kick. Oh, what about that for a mark?
To really stamp some authority on this match.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
The mark deserved the goal, but it wasn't to be.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. What can they muster from the back half? The Tigers, not at their best so far. Hopper. Weller. Spoils. He's besieged. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis wins the hit out. Ross. McIntosh. Can he be the fire starter? No one can mark. And we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Suns are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Rao leading from the front. He's wrapped up. No way through there, and they'll reset. Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross, good thinking and good execution too. Hopper, who's at home? The Tigers looking dangerous.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Tigers need to follow that goal up. Nankervis wins the hit out. Ross. Martin can just about go all the way. Heads for full forward. Lynch! Great hands there.
Forwards dream of these shots.
He couldn't miss this, could he?
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Tigers will not go away. Witts showing his skills. Miller, he's set upon. Swallow. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Witts punches it out of the rut. Terrific tackle. Anderson can run and carry. This is good ball movement.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Short, heads wide with the kick in. Rioli working hard and presenting well. A chance to clear now. They must tidy up their kicking. Miller, great play. Holman, that's a big play.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
The Suns have steadied after they were challenged. The two big men do battle. Swallow, they're playing with purpose and poise. He hasn't struck that well at all. That's a miss kick, and it's been picked off. The Tigers might be able to start something. The kick was centimetre perfect. They'll contest in the centre square. Swallow can send them into attack. It's a poor inside 50. Martin, what a hand pass. Short. What a game he's having. No one can mark. Ballard gathers on the half volley. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Rao, Powell works hard to present. Their ball movement has been impressive. Crosses the paint. Thumped away. Rosas, Lukosius. It's a goal.
They've got the limited space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
The Suns having a good patch. The big men fly. Swallow. Can they get another one? Lukosius. Towards the boundary line. No one can mark. Flanders only knows one way. Going at his first, and he's got it.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Tigers have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Good ruck work. Prestia. What can he manufacture? Ballard at centre half back will cut that one off. They'll bide their time. The Suns have got out of jail. You can see their confidence growing. Nankervis intercepts on centre wing. Banks unable to get it inside 50. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Powell, useful hand pass. The Tigers are chasing tail. Lukosius met solidly, couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Nankervis wins it down. Witts displaying great endeavour. Centres it. King fumbles it. He's suddenly a popular man. Ainsworth. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It's there!
The Tigers need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Suns are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Witts looking for territory. Miller, Rao, couldn't burst through. Short, gets back and should be able to see off the danger. Martin. Prestia. Goes very wide. They're moving the footy well here. The Tigers need to make inroads soon. That's a strong mark.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He's got 2 already. Punched away.
Taking no chances there.
Buderick to bring it back in. Ballard has found some space. Lemons. They've got winners all over the park. Lukosius. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. That's not clever at all. Closed him down and smothered the kick. They've put themselves under pressure. They cannot keep him quiet. Alice. The Suns look well drilled. Punched away. Flanders. He's got 2 already. The Tigers wriggle off the hook. Can they get something going? Graham working hard and being rewarded. Rioli on a lead. Takes the logical option. He ran into a brick wall. Baker. Lukosius wins it back. Great mark. McPherson. The Suns have winners everywhere. They're irrepressible at the moment. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Some indirect ball movement here. Baker in the clear. Plays the percentages. No one can mark. Alice. That's a bruising tackle. Great tackling technique there. Nankervis wins the tap. Martin. Taranto. Bolton is a dynamo. Couldn't get a disposal. Needs that to come back. Bolter has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today.
The Tigers are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Outside of the boot.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
The Suns are playing some great footy. Baker read that one like a book. Towards full forward. No one can mark. Holman goes laterally. The kick is precise. Penetrating ball. Broad. Judged the flight well. Kicks to centre wing. Baker. Rioli in the right spot. That's not 15. Bolton. Look at him go. It's a tough game. Graham. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Bolter is like a magnet in that forward line.
The Tigers with a late chance.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
You've got to be taking these sorts of opportunities, especially when you're behind.
Buderick goes towards half-back. Quality delivery by foot. What can they generate? Honours the lead. Lemons. Good build-up. Miller had some assistance. Lukosius. Grimes. Spoils. Flanders. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
They've managed to put quite a gap on the scoreboard this quarter. They've certainly got their tails up.
The Tigers are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Nankervis, the winner there. Ross, Lynch, at centre half forward. The defence is disorganised. Pickett in the clear and marks uncontested.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Buderick tasked with the kick in. Ballard can keep it moving. And they're out of trouble. Collins with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Suns can smell blood. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. They're huffing and puffing. Punched away. Gibcus can't afford to panic. He'll be sore in the morning. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Nankervis wins it. Swallow. How will the umpire see this? Forehand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Tigers look out of their depth, and it's difficult to see how they can turn it around. They've run into a side in very good form.
Taranto. Prestia presents in space. Boot to ball just in time. Lemons went bang. Crunching tackle. Sloppy disposal. And we'll have a throw in. Nankervis wins the tap. The Tigers were right in this at quarter time, but they're on the ropes now. They'll have to redouble their efforts.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Suns are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they would have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponent to get back into this match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Rucks go at it. Closed him down. Prestia, Pickett. They desperately need this. He's missed.
We've got to start making these opportunities count.
Away he goes. Butterick brings it back in. Lemons. I've liked his game today. Good thinking and good execution too. No one can mark. Lynch. He's so clean with the footy. Alarm bells are ringing. It's a high ball. No one can mark. Pickett. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
That breaks a run of 5 in a row. Now to see if they can get consecutive goals of their own.
The Tigers stay in touch. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Stripped of it. Nankervis. The pressure is fierce. Punched away. Anderson. Can he mop up? Butterick. Ever reliable. Knew the tackle was coming. Lynch. Wins a hard ball. Lukosius. Out wide with the kick. Lemons. They're moving the footy quickly. King has it within range. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Suns are really taking it to them today. Nankervis wins the tap. Ross, Taranto, all alone in the centre square. Prestia, Pickett. He's got one already. Will this be number 2?
Only a behind.
He's dead set, got the yips. Hopefully he can sort it out before it really hurts his team.
Butterick goes towards half-back. Anderson. That one was always his. Lemons. Delightfully done. Miller. Good penetration on the kick. No one can mark. Broad. Flanders. Gary Ablett Sr. Eat your heart out. This should end in a shot at goal. That's a waste. He might have thought about the corridor. It must be his birthday. Drives it inside the forward 50. King has a way of drawing the footy.
Already got one today.
Who will stand under that?
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
The kick was centimetre perfect. Goes wide. Broad. That's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Taranto lays it off. This is much better. Short. Probing ball. Swallow. Spoils. And out of play.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Collins has rucked tirelessly. Has to be clean. Swallow in space. can run and carry. They can smell victory. Roses had it and lost it. He's got it!
The defenders can only do so much. The midfielders have also got to work hard defensively, or it just becomes too difficult.
This one might be settled now. Nankervis slaps it out. Prestia, Taranto, Flostone. They've worked it well.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Away he goes. Buderick with the footy. Powell all on his own. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Taranto got to the full. Nankervis, Graham, Lynch appreciates that delivery.
Straight in front, should not miss.
No trouble at all.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. The big men fly. Prestia, another goal and they'll believe. Can he find a teammate? Flostone. It's there!
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job limiting his influence.
The Tigers have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Nankervis with a deft tap. Prestia, Taranto. He's set upon. Collins runs onto it. He's done brilliantly. Lukosius, too big, too strong, too good.
He'll have a handful if he converts this.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
Been a terrific performance from the big key forward. 5 goals now.
Away we go once more. Good ruck work. Ross, what's he got on offer? Prestia, working hard and being rewarded. Hopper, able to keep the ball for one of the few times today.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Normally delivers. Andrew wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Flanders has found some space. The Tigers guarding the corridor. You can't question his commitment. Good kick. Graham in the clear. That's not going to work. Punched away. Buderick. It fell into his arms. He's got under that one. Gibcus takes an excellent grab. Turns it over in the middle. Miller. The Suns playing like winners. He's kicked it high. Lukosius. Searching kick. This is good ball movement. Feeds it out. Rao sets sail for home and he has delivered.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Suns are having a lot of the play and making it count too. The two big men do battle. Prestia, Taranto. They've got a problem now.
This for number 3.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
They're looking for him, and rightly so. He's the one most likely to light the fire.
The Tigers are just hanging in there. but they need to string some goals together. Nankervis showing his skills. Prestia, that's well played. Incisive handball. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
It's a hot footy today.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Collins, Anderson, they're building something dangerous here. Just try to get it forward under pressure. Gibcus in heavy traffic. Met solidly. He doesn't waste many. Honours the lead. Inside 50 with the kick. Punched away. Powell. That's good vision. The Suns have got out of jail. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Miller gathers. He's suddenly a popular man. What can they build here? It's a tough game. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Nankervis got his palm to it. Ross, Hopper. He's generally a good kick. Quality delivery by foot. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Nankervis, Banks at half forward. Can he hit a target? Poor disposal, keeps letting them down. Goes long. Lemons. Sweeping handball. Anderson, and they see it out.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Nankervis got his palm to it. Anderson, Rao. Lukosius. He'll be sore in the morning. Good hands. He's run into trouble. Takes the short option. Attracted a crowd. Hopper towards half forward with the kick. Banks got to the right position and hung on. Bolter uses the body well.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
They've got 5 for the quarter now, and they might not be done yet.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Nankervis, the winner there. Martin, solid tackle. Banks has got loose. Takes a bounce. This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Tigers will not lie down. Nankervis wins the hit out. Prestia, Martin. Will he look for a target or go himself? Powell is there in defence. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Humphrey at half-back. Lemons. Flanders. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Lukosius. Strong grab. Baker tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Tigers aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Nankervis with the tap. Taranto will keep coming.
Not much going right for them at the moment. It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Looking to get it down there quickly. Grimes with the big fist. Broad absorbs the pressure. Flostone, crunching tackle. Short. Baker gets the kick away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Ellis. He's stopped in his tracks. Martin. No one can mark. Hopper runs onto it. McIntosh takes the hand pass. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Swallow with a chance to relieve the pressure. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Gibcus spoils. Hopper at close quarters. He ran into a brick wall. McIntosh.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
Swallow. That could come back to bite. Ellis. Kicks to half forward. The Suns moving the ball well towards the goal mouth. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Bang swings it through.
Probably not a lot the defender could have done there. Sometimes you've just got to take your medicine.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Nankervis wins it down. Graham fighting hard. Ballard with the intercept mark. The Tigers forcing them out wide. Andrew Ellis running in support. Good work rate. Got to get it forward now. Swallow, Lemons picking their way through. That's almost worth a kick. Throws it on the boot. Grimes making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Bolton feeling the heat. Baker doesn't want to turn it over there. Ellis spoils. He'll feel that one. Ballard desperate to win it back. Swallow, well done. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Good disciplined defence. Flanders.
And finally over the line.
Three quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Suns might be aiming for a percentage boost here, particularly if they get the first goal. It can be dangerous to think that way, but the reality is the percentage matters, and I'm a firm believer that when you get a chance to crush an opponent, you take it.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Nankervis smashes it out of there. Graham, terrific tackle. That was almost handed to him. It's a hot footy. Takes the safe option. He's wrapped up. Collins. They've given it back. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Bolton on centre wing. Taranto into the action again already. Clever handball. McIntosh. Was he held without it? Ellis is calm in a crisis. Lemons gets his kick despite the heat. No one can mark. Bolton. He's been quiet. Punched away. No easy exit. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Nankervis wins it down. Prestia looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Prestia, he's hit up the lead. Clever kick. Nankervis has found some space.
Might be just out of range.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
The goal there would have made it interesting.
Away he goes. Buderick to bring it back in. Powell works hard to present. Prestia spoils. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Tigers have really got to cut down on their turnovers. They're their own worst enemy at the moment.
Prestia, that's a bruising tackle. Collins, Swallow, Rao. Look at the distance on that hand pass. And they're away. Up and under. Lukosius had his name written all over it.
This would just about snuff them out if he's successful.
Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of a stick. It's a behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. Broad with the footy. Baker working hard and being rewarded. Good looking kick. Taranto on a lead. And they're away. Short. The clock is the enemy now. No one can mark. Lemons. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Ellis. That's skillful. Swallow. Good handball. Heads towards half forward. Lukosius. How will the umpire see this? They've bottled it up. Nankervis with a deft tap. He's set upon. Hopper. Taranto. Time to measure the kick. Powell. Spoils. Bolton. The Tigers haven't thrown the towel in. Bolter. He's completely shanked it.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
That might attract a pack. Who's front and centre? Ellis hunting the footy. Thought his way through it. Gibcus accepted the invitation. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Nankervis palms it down. Prestia. Taranto. He's everywhere at the moment. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Weller goes towards half-back. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Suns have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Rao. He just keeps racking up disposals. Ellis can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Prestia clears the area. Ross. It's a tough game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Nankervis with the tap. Graham is a clearance beast. Can he be the fire starter? Rao. Spoils. Ross. And we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
There's often a correlation between winning the clearance count and winning on the scoreboard. That's not the case at the moment.
Flanders. Swallow. Slick hands. Well played. His vision was excellent. Centering ball. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Short with the footy. Baker has found some space. Sets it up to a contest down the line. Rao. Spoils. Ellis. So influential today. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. This might just snuff them out. He's off target.
A goal there would have almost shut the gate.
Short. Heads wide with the kick in. Baker pushes into space and receives the footy. Going for territory. No one can mark.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Tigers aren't getting much value out of their clearance dominance, and that can be very deflating.
Nankervis has rucked tirelessly. Graham. Ross. Defence 101 there. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
The Tigers are winning the clearance battle, but they're struggling to parlay that into scoreboard pressure.
Witts gets his hand to it. Swallow read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Time is starting to become a factor. Good ruck work. Ross. Prestia looking to peg one back. They've got a problem now. That won't make the distance. Bolter gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end.
Just about a certainty.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
If they go under today, no one will point the finger at him. He has been terrific.
They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. Rucks go at it. Flanders. The defence has fallen down. Good thinking and good execution too. Walter can go back and shoot a goal.
He'll fancy his chances.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
They're peppering the goals. Got to get some rewards soon.
Away he goes. Broad, tasked with the kick in. Manages to find a teammate. The Tigers might be able to start something. Miller got a fist in, and out it goes.
It's been a quality game so far. Lots of opportunities for both sides to hit the scoreboard.
Nankervis got his palm to it. Cops some unwanted attention. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He'd like that one again. Swallow. Alice. Drives it inside the forward 50. Walter takes the mark and can extend the margin.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Bombs it in. Punched away. Ainsworth. Can he snap it goal? He's got it!
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Suns may have seen off the threat now. Nankervis palms it down. Prestia. Martin all alone in the centre square. Pickett appreciates that delivery.
They might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Weller to bring it in. Quality delivery by Foot. The Suns are bringing great energy. Anderson gets to the front spot. That's not ideal. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Prestia crosses the paint. Banks. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Tigers will take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. The big men fly. Miller does well under pressure. Rao has it within range.
He'll have to give it his all.
That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score.
The Tigers are still in it, but a goal there could have just about sealed the deal.
Short heads wide with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? No one can mark. Banks. Pickett. Kicks to space. Flostone. Looking for two in a row. Punched away. Bolter does the crumbing. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They've kicked well a goal, and it's certainly helped to keep them in the game.
The Suns haven't put this to bed yet. Important clearance here. Martin on the same page as his ruck. Taranto demanded the footy and got it. The Tigers look to be coming home strong. Punched away.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Butterick goes towards half-back. Collins, great body work. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. They've opened them up here. Lukosius has a vice-like grip. Flanders, they've picked their way through. Humphrey, from the pocket, looks good, is good.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Witts wins it out of the centre. Swallow. Rao marks it centre half forward. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over.
Tries to take him on and loses. His goal so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Got a little time here. Backs himself in. Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
Goes with the check side. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Football's a game of mistakes, and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
Nankervis showing his skills. They cannot keep him quiet. Martin at half-back, recognising the urgency. Powell spoils. Out of play again.
The Suns look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Nankervis wins it. Martin. Taranto. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy. Back into play. Buderick works hard to present. They're playing with purpose and poise. Miller on a lead. What a game he's having. Flanders wins the contest hands down. Powell, bit of a nothing kick. Lemons dishes it off. Spills out in the tackle. Clean pickup. Miller. He hasn't kicked it very well. King marks and will surely convert.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Snap around the body. It's there.
And that was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body. Then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Suns having a good patch. Witts punches it out of the ruck. Swallow. Rao. That's an aggressive handball. Miller. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. It's there.
The Tigers are right on the back foot and they need to find some answers soon, starting with winning more contested ball.
The Suns with all the momentum now. They've got good chemistry, those two. Taranto working hard and presenting well. Pickett has marked in front of goal.
He's been all wasteful so far, but he can redeem himself here.
Penetrating ball.
Lost his radar there.
The Suns are finishing with a wet sail. Gee, they're playing well. You can see their confidence growing. Rioli wins it back. Great mark. Not a lot of positives today. The Suns have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. They will be delighted by that. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.